But one farmer says, seems to me there was a tea party in Boston that was illegal too.
I have directed Secretary Connally to suspend temporarily the convertibility of the dollar into gold.
We shall seek to establish and maintain a dollar which will not change its purchasing and debt-paying power during the succeeding generation.
As anguished shrieks rose up from the floor of the New York Stock Exchange.
Government credit and government currency are really one and the same thing. A reserve of gold and a small reserve of silver.
Why do central banks hold it?
Well, it's a form of reserves.
Why don't they hold diamonds?
Well, it's tradition, long-term tradition.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Junius Maltby channel. He's actually away for the night, so you will be stuck listening to me. But I will say one thing. When he sent me this link and I read the article, it was pretty infuriating to read. So without further ado, let's just get right into this. Quick little video clip. Look at that. I didn't even want to speak over that video clip. I think the pile of gold bars clinking and falling out of shelving units really speak for themselves there. So what is this? What is going on here? Well, that is what I'm here to talk to you guys about tonight. Junius said that I'm not allowed to swear. He knows that's hard for me when it comes to topics involving communists, so I'm going to do my best. But let's take a look at the article. Mayor Zhang, Hainan Province, China, 69th largest gold reserves in the world, 13.5 tons. 13.5 tons of physical gold in the basement. Unbelievable. Let's see. That translates to 27,000 pounds, which equals 432,000 ounces of physical gold on the shelf in this man's basement. This is equal to Mr. Key holding the 69th largest gold hoard on planet Earth, according to World Gold Reserve rankings. Now I did some math. And this is equivalent to nearly $650 million. I must have overlooked the line item for Mayor Zhang, World Gold Council's latest gold holdings report. I don't remember seeing his name listed as being the 69th largest holder, I think they meant to say hoarder, of physical gold in the world. This is the organization we are supposed to put our trust in when it comes to physical gold being moved around the world, and they can't even keep up with one person amassing enough gold to literally fund well over 45 nations. Mayor Key's stack ranks somewhere barely south of the midpoint for all nations reporting on gold. 68 above and 48 below places his 13.5 tons just below the halfway point of largest known gold stacks in the world. And no one in China knew about it. The World Gold Council didn't know about it, and the local authorities didn't know about it. One Chinese official has some serious explaining to do after investigators came across mounds of gold in his house in Haikou City, Hainan Province. Side note here real quick. This article doesn't discuss the British pounds that they found, but there are some articles saying that 30 billion pounds were found, and then others saying 37 billion were found. No matter if it's 30 or 37 billion pounds, it's still a lot of pounds. Anyway, Zhang Qi, a member of provincial and municipal party committees, aka communist, was reportedly undergoing a disciplinary review and being investigated for possible illegality when the enormous stash was uncovered. What a bastard! Is that a swear word? When I was in England, people were saying it all the time. I think I heard the phrase cheeky bastard tossed around more times than I heard good morning. So I'm gonna leave it in here, Junius, because he truly is. You ever hear the expression, you just can't make this up? Yeah, this is unbelievable. It's akin to the Animal Farm, where the communists were once against, they represent the pigs, and the pigs were against the farmer. And now, towards the end of the book, they're on their hind feet, drinking, drunk, and eating as if they were the farmer themselves. It's absolutely shocking. And honestly, I'm surprised that it's not getting more attention. So let's recap this major mystery here. 48 nations have less gold, and 37 billion British pounds, or 30 billion, or I don't even remember the numbers. Remember, it doesn't matter. It's still a massive amount of wealth. Who is this guy connected to? And how deep does this truly go? And why British pounds? So think of this. There's approximately $2 trillion of US cash on print. And this guy had 37 billion in pounds. And no one knew. Clearly something is far, far from all right here. And there has to be major international players involved. Dare I speak the name? Clintons. Or the UN? Favors? A weapons deal? Like, what is this? What the hell is this? I don't know. For those of you who like to listen to Junius's boring voice and are used to having this on headphones, perhaps you're still listening to my boring voice on headphones. While I was looking for the articles, I stumbled across this little opinion or fact. Let me read it to you. Statistics show at least 53 officials have been caught receiving more than what is equivalent to 11 million pounds in bribes in the past 7 years in the nation. Mr. Zhang is the 17th senior official to have been investigated for corruption in China since the beginning of the year. It makes you wonder, where else is this happening? How many other corrupt officials are currently hoarding mass amounts of gold wherever they're keeping it? Shocking. Truly shocking. Anyway, thank you to those of you who stuck around and gave me a chance here. It's very hard to hold a torch to Junius, but this is all so important. So important, and I hope I did it justice. So with that, I wish you all a very good evening and good night.